Ahoy gamers and welcome back to our Lord of the Rings Online long play with myself and Mrs. Rothmer.
Hello.
Yay! In this series, the two of us are doing every quest we can find, slowly going through the story of every folk in Middle-earth. We go from Daliond, doing a number of quests to eradicate a load of goblins as we head north to save a Lynx cub and her mother. Upon completion, we end up going to Gondorman, a stronghold of the dwarves of Ered Luin. So as we figure out there's some treachery afoot, some undead towards the north of Ered Luin. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And we are back playing Lord of the Rings Online, doing a long play with me and Mrs. Rothmer, my Mrs. Lime Woman. Limeway. Limeway?
Lamelwi.
Yeah, that's the one. So last episode we did a load of quests in Selundim.
Yep.
Now we're in Doldalond. We're in this little region here. This little region actually has a special name. This little area, that's actually its name there. Falaflon, which is all this grassy area here, which the elves have called home. So this area actually has a bit of lore to it. So Falaflon, Sindarian for the Shore of Water, is an area within Ered Luin, in the southeastern region. This is a beautiful springtime area of Ered Luin, which is mainly populated by elves. It rises majestically above the River Lune, which is here. It's got some cliff sides here, that runs past its eastern border, and through it where the Eastway crosses into the river eastwards. So here we've got a bridge here, and you've got a bridge here going to the Yonder Shire. Falaflon is directly connected to 7 other areas, counting the Yonder Shire. So you've got the Yonder Shire, you've got Selundim, you've got Gondolin, you've got this area up here. So these are all different separate areas. And that is essentially it. It's just this beautiful springtown location. Not really much
Well, it
lore.
looks more autumnal with the colours.
So we are between the episodes. We have Mrs. Rothmer made some new armor. Didn't make me a full set of armor, but made me armor nonetheless. So here I've got most of it equipped.
Meanwhile, I made myself a full set and I look like a page boy.
Yeah, you made yourself full set. But you didn't make me a full set. That's fine. It's just you got a weird hat as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I look stupid.
Yeah, no comment.
I'd rather not have the hat, but it's part of the armour.
And I spent some. I wasn't able to make anything with my stuff at all. I do want to be making this Lore Master Talisman soon. We need copper ingots for that. That's fine. And what else have we got? I used some of my Lord of the Rings points to increase the size of my bag, and I've also now got this holdall where I can put all my crafting reagents. Makes life a lot easier.
Fancy man bag.
So it is a fancy man bag. So we're going to continue on with these quests. So we had 3 in this area. Actually, no, it looks like we have 4 in this area. So we've got all these to hand in. So this first one to Callingil, right here. Callingil's Vigil. So that guy has succeeded in driving the darkness back from Fam Gelair. With your aid, I too have such a task before me, but alas, I have no trinket from Rivendell to aid me. I do know much of herbs of these lands, however, and can mix a draft that should serve to purify the nearby ruins. Will you lend me your aid in this endeavour? Nope, we're okay. Yep, let's finish that one now. Awesome. So we got the cleansing draft. You have decided to help me? Excellent. There is a draft I know the making of that should cleanse the taint from the ruins of Dol Ringwest. I have most.
That was a bit tongue twister.
Yeah. I have most of the ingredients I need, but there is a remaining herb, a fragrant herb, that grows on the shores of the river running north to south below Doldalond. 'Tis a simple matter to gather it, and I would do it myself, but the brewing is at a delicate stage right now, and I must keep a close eye on it. Would you gather the herbs I need? Slothmer?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I don't like the fact they're called damp, fragrant herbs. It's a little bit off-putting, I can't lie.
Okay. As opposed to not damp, fragrant herbs?
Just fragrant herbs would be nice.
Just the one herb, actually.
Singular would be good.
So I
fine.
did just level up. Mrs. Rothman's already level 12, so I did just level up this time. Got a new... Morale tap damage and healing. Oh, let's go for that. Morale tap is exactly what I want. just because that's what gives my heals. I am likely to switch to a different build soon. Splendid. So this is a gift for a friend. So this is us giving a cask of ale up here. Cask of vintage wine, I
I thought it
mean.
was wine.
It was
They
wine,
seem,
yeah.
these guys seem to like their like beers and stuff. The other guys are like wine all the way.
So we have right here, so splendid. I must admit that I wondered if perhaps this guy would come through on his promise. I should have known that he would not forget a friend. Ah, this vintage has a promise of aging nicely. Perhaps in some 30 years, it would have aged sufficiently. You have my friends. Thank you. He gave us a cloak.
Thanks.
Is the cloak any good? Yeah, it's actually not too bad for me. And then let's make our way over here. We've got 2 more quests to hand in here. One to Bregar. Leave Middle-earth. My brother wishes to leave Middle-earth. I believe it is time for us to stand our ground against this shadow growing in the east. With your help, perhaps. Toron.
Will see reason.
This Middle-earth, which we love, will soon face a great peril. And we are bound to defend it. I cannot yet sail west. Okay.
I have a feeling he's not going to be easily convinced.
But what was lost? We don't know. So what was lost? Toron must know what I remain behind. Must know that while I remain behind, I will ever be with him. To do so, I will need your aid. So much of this land has been our shelter and teacher, and our memories are filled with moments of joy and laughter because of this land. I think perhaps my brother will appreciate this well enough to see me on my journey as he begins his own. In the ruins of Dol Ringwest, there lies a sword upon a stone cairn. Born once by Dunedain, we fought beside in the defence of our homeland. I may be able to remind my brother of my duty to Middle-earth. My duties here will not allow me to leave, but I hope you'll see the need I have to seal this rift between my brother and me. Will you help? Oh yes, I've got nothing else to do. Another quest he has offering to us. Evil at Dol Ringwest. Evil at Dol Ringwest. Ancient battles were fought at the ruins of Dol Ringwest, and we had fought the evil purge. Now, goblins toil within the ruins and desecrate the memory of the place. I would ask that you do your best to clear the goblins from these ruins. It will ease my heart and perhaps aid my brother Toron to leave in peace. You will find the goblins. Yeah, fine.
We'll find goblins and we'll kill goblins and we'll...
Goblin these. What was this person say? Prologue. The master of the refuge. Your news is troubling, Slothmer. For dwarves to work peacefully with goblins is unusual enough, but to conspire in the abduction of an elf prince...
Oh, he's a prince, is he?
I didn't know he was a prince.
No, me neither.
I thought he was just a random guy.
Me too.
Seems foolhardy, even for them. I will not call our warriors to arms just yet. The carnivore is full of anger, which is to be expected, but as master of Doldalond... There's no double D. Doliond.
Doliond.
It is my duty to exercise restraint. If the dwarves have indeed taken Aberfall, we will fall upon them with such fury that the mountain shall shake at our passing. But this could also be a trick of the goblins. They would have much to gain from a war between the elves and the dwarves and the small people called the hobbits. I just added that part in there because hobbits always get in the way. They're annoying. Prologue, the emissary. I have dispatched an emissary to the dwarf city of Gondorman to relax the growing tensions between elves and dwarves, but I fear rumour of Aberfall's captivity may prove too great a strain for her to ease. Journey north and then west to northwest. Journey northwest, not north and west. Along the road to Gondorman and tell this person what has transpired here. Together, you and she must learn the truth of Aberfall's whereabouts and rescue him. If indeed he is a prisoner of the dwarves, I do not wish for war until we are certain of his fate. If Aberfall has been harmed, we are unable to free him, I will call our warriors to arms, but not before. Okay, thank you.
It might be too late at that point, though.
Or he may not have arms at all, so you can't call upon arms. You have no arms.
It could be a nubbin.
A nubbin. What's a nubbin?
There's a little nubbin.
I don't know what nubbin is.
Fine, a nugget.
That's even worse. It's so insensitive to the chickens. Right, so the quest we've got here. So we've got 2 quests in Dol Ring West, which is just here to the west. We've got 1 quest in Gondorman. We've got 1 quest down here. The quest down under here, it requires us to go and pick up some damp, fragrant herbs.
I don't like that. I really don't like that.
So if you want to start heading down the hill, I'm just going to grab this ore.
Oh, okay.
And I will see you down there.
What's the water?
Where it's going to be damp. For the fragrant herbs.
Thinks it'll smell nice.
I don't know. Damp doesn't tend to smell very good.
Damp herbs might though. They're fragrant.
There are some foul, thick tusks here.
Cabbage.
This is not cabbage, but fun. You
No,
might be.
I have cabbage.
You might be able to pick that up actually. Let's
I
give myself
can.
hill.
I can pick up cabbage.
Awesome. We
Just like
can.
before, I could pick up strawberries. I could pick up vegetables.
So we can sell that. So I'll just make
Good.
sure. If I see any boars, I'll make sure I take them out.
I see a fragrant herb.
Where's your bear?
I did get him out.
He's clearly gone off finding some fragrant herbs.
He's bored.
No, here's a boar.
No, here's damp herbs.
No, there's a boar right here. You're just too busy frolicking in the reeds while I'm taking out some boars.
It's much prettier this way.
Are you bored? Are you not entertained?
I'm very entertained by picking fragrant
It's
herbs.
a cool looking statue over there.
Eh?
Just over the water. No, that's reeds. Just over there in the water.
I see it now.
Yeah. Then Mrs Rothmer had a camera like, oh, that's a really nice looking statue over there. No, you can't see anything,
Herbs.
darling.
More herbs. They look pretty.
So this
I'm
place,
getting way too excited about herbs.
this place just here on the left is actually where the homestead.
Ah, more herbs.
So you can go and
Mine.
build.
Mine.
You can actually have your own house in this area.
Mine.
And if you have your house here, you just overlook this river, I guess. Yay. We will probably do some house building at some point.
I say we just stop the game and just live here. This is pretty.
This is not Minecraft. We can't do that.
Oh, we can do what we want.
We can't do what we want.
Yes, we can.
We have to get these damp herbs back to them.
But what if I want them?
You don't want damp herbs.
They're supposed to smell nice.
Guess what you're going to get for Christmas then? Handful of damp rosemary in the garden.
Freshly washed from the
Yeah.
winter rain.
Yeah. So we should get our mounts soon. If we don't get our mounts within the next video, we might just go and run all the way to... Not run all the way, but you can get taxi service from this stable master
That's
to...
what you call it, a taxi service.
To Breeland, to Western Breeland, then walk down to Southern Breeland, or Bree Town, and then take the taxi service from there all the way down to Swanfleet.
I just
Just here.
want it because I'm so slow.
You are pretty slow.
I'm really slow. I don't like
If
it.
we were Bjornins, or Bjorns, will have an instant mount. They get a skill which allows them to have a mount at all times.
That's because you're also a bear.
You are also a bear, yes.
You are the mount.
You are the man. You do actually become the mount. So
How
here we
can I
go.
be of
Cleanse in
service?
drought. Ah, there. Just in time. The last step of the process is to add the herbs we have collected for them. After that, simply needs to steep for a few minutes. And the draft will be complete. Amazing.
Will you lend me a
Cleanse
ring?
in the ruins. The draft is ready. All that remains is for it to be sprinkled upon the grounds within the ruins of Dol Ring West.
Seems like a waste.
Oh, yeah. It will encourage and speed the growth of the natural vines that one often finds in such places. So much so that the world just changed colours.
And that guy just walked through my bear.
He doesn't care about your bear.
He walked straight through, no.
So much
That's
so
impressive.
that by the end of the next spring, the ruins will be buried in a great mass of them. In but a short time, they will reduce the ruins naught but rubble, returning them to a pristine nature once again. To you, I offer the honour of this task.
Is it an order? Is it really?
But yeah, we're doing something. For now, for I find now, I cannot bring myself to destroy that place I once loved so. Even if it is a decrepit state, pour the drought onto the ground beneath the 2 towers, that remain standing amongst the ruins. Time and the forces of nature will do the deed with no further help from us.
Question.
Answers.
If I drank it, would I start growing vines?
That'd be just weird. Another quest here. A cause for concern. Same person.
Stay
It's a
on.
cause of concern. My duty to this land will not be complete until the terror that brought ruin here is ousted. Your efforts thus far have been in earnest, and prove that you too desire to see the land restored and cleansed of the evil wrought within. Wrought hereon. While in the ruins, I would ask you to seek out the leader of the goblins there. Durgob. He is a particularly nasty goblin and shouldn't be underestimated. You will find this creature confined within the dull ringwood west.
Okay.
So now, if we look up here, we've got one quest in Gondaman, which is the prologue. We have 1, 2, 3, so we have 4 quests all in this one little location. So we're going to...
We can count to 4.
Only just. I did need help. It does say on the map. Well, it doesn't say on the map.
After 4, the answer is just many.
After the 4, then I'm on the floor. I don't know, I was going to say something funny, but I realised I'm not a funny person.
You are a funny person.
I'm not a mushroom, I'm not a fun guy. My jokes are a bit shiitake.
Yeah, I love that.
There's a few people just riding past us. They haven't... Level 105. 105. Oh, it's a full...
They look pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's wolves down here.
They're not as cool as us, though.
Me with my friggin' weird hat suddenly makes me cool. I don't think that's how it works.
No, but I can't call you not cool, because... Reasons. You don't need to get close, by the way.
I didn't mean to.
Right, so I find some ores up here. Just keep an eye out for some trees. We do still need some more wood. Because although we've got some more crafted gear, we could do with the next, kind of the upgraded version of it.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've only done the base version. Mrs Rothmer has finished the experience in the base version, so she can now critical strike, critical get has a critical chance to get the upgraded gear.
I can do something.
Yeah, sure. There's Dole Ring West. So let's make our way over there.
There's a boar over there who looks very angry.
If you want to attack them.
I'd rather not.
You do extra lightning damage, so you can just throw extra stuff at them.
You make a habit of just annoying the wildlife.
We need the skins. You did a lot of
Remind me
damage.
to never take you to the woods or anything like that where animals just roam.
I need a skin.
Like, Rothmer, it's not alive. It's not a game. It's real life. You're gonna die.
I need skin.
Just get charged by a horse.
I'm only wearing half my armor because you prioritize yourself, which is fine.
Mine was the top of the list, so I just worked my way down the list.
So here is Dole Ring West. What is
There's a
about?
boar over there.
Pardon?
I got distracted by a boar.
Okay. Can I have a moment to say some lore?
Sorry. Yes.
You're meant to be the lore master, and you're interrupting me. God, terrible.
I'm distracted.
So, Dole Ringwood West. So the lore of this is very in-depth. Just loads of lore about this place. So here we go. Dole Ring West was once a place of great beauty, home to many elves. Now it is a decayed and broken ruin. That's it. Yeah. That's it. You got some.
You get a clap for that.
You got some wood here.
I can see them. That's the first time I've seen them straight away.
Start making my way up this hill.
Are you proud?
Yeah, sure. I'm definitely something.
You're something. I see you too. That's good.
So once we take, so we've got a few quests to do here.
Oh, you for help. You're fine.
Yeah, fine. I think I've got slightly better healing now, and I've got good gear, or better gear than
Oi,
what I had.
leave him alone. Have a fireball.
I'm meant to be the one who tanks.
Have some lightning damage. Didn't like the lightning damage.
I've got something for you, though. When the next time we get to town, I'll make you something, and you might appreciate it. You might not, but I think you will appreciate it.
I probably will appreciate
It involves your pets.
it.
The main reason I wanted to change to being a jeweler is that I can actually, there's a talisman of the blood raven, which I can give you, which allows you to summon your raven companion.
You know how I feel about my pets.
You can have a raven rather than a bear.
Thanks.
I hear you raving about it. You're struggling to bear your excitement.
Oh no.
Did these guys just run in here and take the loot? No, it's in there. Fine. So we need to come through here. Turn righty-tighty. And there is
no lefty loosey.
a stone cairn here, or cairn. That has a sword in it. That's the first thing we need. Searching for a broken sword. So we're trying to
Are we King Arthur?
No, because he didn't pick up a broken sword, did he?
Pulled a sword from a stone, though.
Yeah.
Didn't say it came out in one piece.
Now come stand next to me.
Okay.
We can use this. We've got a potion. The cleansing draught. Sure, right? You are alright? No, keep going right.
There you are. You were hiding in the
Now
corner.
you've got an item in your quest bar. You can use that. It's the green item. The green item with the flask. Quest bar's on the right.
Ah, yes,
sorry. There's a wooden chest here.
And what am I doing with that?
Just click it. It'll work.
click it.
Yep. So you're here.
Why am I lying on the floor to do it?
You have to pour it down, I guess.
I'm pouring it and there's lying in it. I don't want to wear it because I don't want to grow reeds.
So there's a level 120 running around here. And he came and looted this wooden chest and he left. Really nice of him. He left a broken short sword in it. Took the rest of the loot, but he left the junk. Thank you.
That sounds about right.
Thank you very much. Level 120 running around the starting area. I do appreciate this. So the reason why I stood here by this
I'm
campfire.
sensing a bit of sarcasm.
No, not at all. So the reason why I stood around this little campfire here is we're just gonna wait for the boss to spawn. Not really a boss, but he'll just spawn just here. So we'll see.
Right here?
Yeah, right here. Right here. Right now. Well, this guy's just spawned, so the boss should spawn in a second. There he is. Dolgrub.
Do we talk to him or do we kill him?
No, you're fine.
We fight.
We don't talk to goblins. So yeah, just attack him, I guess.
I'm trying to.
So a lot of so when we're playing this,
That's fine.
you'll hear me
Don't
explaining.
hurt me. I'm trying.
You'll hear me
Yes.
explaining things to Mrs Rothmer because she's never played Lord of the Rings Online before,
I've never played many games before.
and she's not played very many MMOs. So sometimes when I have to explain things to her, it will be I have to put it in layman's terms. So it's not me being sassy or being annoyed. I just have to explain things to her.
No, I'm just a simpleton.
So we need to take out one more of the goblins,
Just one?
just-
Oh yeah, 7 of 8.
and then
My apologies.
but we need to make our way to one of the other towers. So on the way to that other tower, we may as well take as many of them as we can.
To walk around the corner, my bear just charged through like I can help.
So you can actually change your aggro of your bear, so he can be really aggressive. So at the moment, he's only attacking things that you attack first. There are other settings, which we can go through in a minute, where you can actually get them to be really aggressive. So anything that we get in combat with,
You killed that thing before my lightning took through it.
anything we get in combat with, he'll attack straight away rather than waiting for you to get attacked.
Yeah, but the last time he did that, I died to 2 wolves
Yeah,
because he aggroed on them.
yeah.
Wasn't very fun. In fact, quite the opposite experience.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
I think it'd be fine. I did walk away the last
Ooh.
time, so I was waiting for something to spawn. So here,
You're waiting for a satchel, if I remember correctly.
so this tower here, we can pour in the rest of the potion.
Nice tower.
So there we
Full
go, that's
tower.
been used.
Again, I just spit into the tower.
It's like the Boy and the Heron, where he disappears into the tower and that. Good film.
Okay.
Not the best Studio Ghibli film, but it's a good film.
Are we going back the other way? And there's a guy over there.
The way we came.
Okay. I think that was this way.
Yes. Then turn right.
Oh, you were in a bit of a
Predicament.
situation.
Yes. Do you wanna
Otherwise-
practice putting a heel on me?
You could do with a little help. Select you here. That did it.
Yep.
I
good.
did it that time.
So we can every now and then we'll just practice it so you get better at it. So we
I apologize if I sound like a simpleton, but I really have not done this before. I'm trying.
it's fine. That's the reason why we're not playing hardcore. That's something I'd like to do together.
Eventually.
But might do hardcore WoW rather than doing hardcore on this.
Yeah, like I said, I've already died once.
Yeah.
So, didn't bode well.
Hardcore WoW is... The game's kind of set up for it. Well, it is set up for it because it's got a whole game mode.
Lightning. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Your lightning skill's really good.
Well, I have put most of my skill points into it, so it should be at this point.
So, we are just going to make our way back to Doladolond. Hang on a second. Milestone. We don't have to run back. Boom, problem solved. It's your shift 2 ability. Shift 2. There you go.
It's writing in my little scroll.
Just looking for a mate.
You're right there.
No. So we're going to hand in these quests. Before we hand in these quests, we'll be back in a second. I'm just going to very quickly craft something. And we are back. And I made a talisman for Mrs. Rothmer.
I'm excited.
For the raven pet. However,
blood raven.
so it's to turn the raven into a blood raven. However, you can't use it until level 15. So
Which is just rude.
bit sad.
Big
She's
sad.
level 13.
Not bit sad, big sad.
She's level 13, so she's out-leveled me a bit sad as well. So, these quests are cause for concern. It is good to know that the threat posed by this creature is no more. Thank you for your efforts. I will ever recall your deeds this day, Slothmar.
So are you going to put in the polished silver earrings?
Of course.
Make you look extra fabulous?
Match my eyes. So we've got a new quest here to go debris. I'm going to grab that, but I'm going to take it off of my quest tracker. Right. And he's got another quest. Cleansing the ruins. Cleansing the ruins. Thank you, Slothmar. It pains me that I shall never again walk among the spires, which I remember from my youth. But better this than to leave Middle-earth with the knowledge that they are home to creatures of darkness. Gonna grab the healing potion here.
Mind my words, traveller.
Glamour's Vigil. As this guy sent you to me, so might I ask a final favour of you?
No.
Our youngest brother has taken this onus upon himself and likely requires aid, as he has not yet returned to us. If you could help, I'll be grateful. Be warned, the lands of Hordlin to the north are considerably more dangerous than our domain, and our brother is likewise of hotter temperament, as befits his task in that place. I last saw him amongst the ruins near the shore of the Grimwater, a small lake northeast of the Dwarf outpost we call Gondaman. He is likely still there.
Another question.
So he requires us to go up to this area.
If he's feeling spicy, do I have permission to smack him on the head?
If you can, you can. I have no objections. I have no objections to anything in this world. I can increase my light damage. Don't know what skills I have that does light damage, but nice.
Probably your Jesus beam.
Jesus beam, that's not... I'm not the one that controls that. Jesus is the one that controls that. Sauron controls that. That's the Sauron laser. So you've got two quests to hand in here. Evil at Dol Ringwest. The memory of that place will always be one of melancholy. Knowing that the goblins have been purged restores a small amount of hope to me. You have brought a timely resolution with regard to Dol Ringwest, and I thank you for this. What armband do we want? Vitality, probably. Awesome. Let's equip that. And the next quest here. This blade means much. Broken and dulled as it may be, alas, the passage of time does little to dull my memories of that battle. Perhaps I've underestimated the importance of my brothers. Given his sword, but it's a really bad sword. So we have to take this sword to Langless, now is found. I did not think that the sight of this blade would move me so. This belonged to a friend of ours, a Dunedain named Forum. He died helping us defend Dol Ringwest many long years ago. We buried him and built a cairn where he fell, in honour of his sacrifice. Perhaps Tauron is right. There are many harsh memories here in the West. In the West, we would be free of such pain. His sword deserves a better home away from the goblins than loot the dead. Bring it to Langless at the Frassie's Lodge, north of here, along the road and west of Keladul. He is a ranger of the north and will keep well the history of his kinsman. Okay, so we've got 3 quests now. 1 to head to Gondorman, 1 to head to this lodge, and 1 to head up here to Grimwater. So we're going to make our way up there.
Don't walk through the trees.
We're going to follow the road. While we go, just be careful, not to jump straight off the edge there. So we completed 1 deed here, which has given us a load more virtue experience. So
I accidentally jumped off the edge.
So if I click here, just keep following the road, you'll meet me up. So here you're getting some points into empathy. Let's put empathy up here now. So what do we want now? So mercy, evade. I think evade's pretty good for my class. So I want patience and mercy now. See if any of these others are any good for me. Maximum morale, crit defense, incoming heal is good as well because that also affects my armor value. Always armor value. So idealism's not bad. So it gives me loads of health. Fate will give me health. Maximum morale will give me health. And incoming healing rate will obviously make my morale taps even stronger. So we can go for compassion, idealism next, and then probably put my last point into probably this one, mercy. Just keep an eye out for some wood, because I think there's some wood on the left-hand side, just up that hill. If you look on your little mini-map, just to your left. It's just up there.
They keep going.
So it's just up. The wood itself is just up here. We have to make our way up this little. There we go. Just have to spam jump a few times. Should be just here somewhere. So we quickly grab these this bit of wood. We just obviously need it for the crafting.
Definitely jump up that way.
While we're doing this, obviously I will keep taking out some boars. So that is now the resources gathered. We slaughtered a few members of the wildlife. Head towards this lodge first. As we get here, this lodge got any lore tied to it? Not particularly. However, what is about this lodge? This lodge is a landmark within the Hord Lynn, which is the kind of this area, or Harold Lynn, which is kind of like a rural kind of, what's it called, wilderness. This is a traveller's lodge located just where the main road of Thorns Hall and Dunderland to Dunderland, and beyond the forks to Killadoo, which is this port down here. The lodge provides a brief shelter and local horse rides. And the adventurer will find a variety of quests. Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me I would find a variety of quests. You have a bird chasing you. Also, there's some sticks down there.
I didn't realise I angered something somehow.
Yeah, there's a very angry bird.
All I did was walk through.
It's giving us a new Slayer deed there. Make sure you grab the sticks.
Those ones are easy to see.
So, not really much lore about this lodge. That's fine. So we're going to hand in this quest. We probably won't grab the quest here because we want to do Gondorman first. The quests in Gondorman are relatively good. Just going to take out this bear. There we go. Got a fair bit of experience from that. Ish. Somewhat, maybe.
That we just got really angry with a bear for no reason.
Yeah, I just got angry with the bear. So this is the lodge itself. We've got Weimar. Don't remember there being a stable master back in the day.
I am at your service.
So talk to Langless to hand in this quest. Now is found. Greetings, good high elf. Bregar said this, did he? I have heard the story of Foram, and will honour his memory. The recovery of Foram's sword must have arisen from the two brothers' debate. It has long been a concern of mine that they might leave Middle-earth during these dangerous times. Give this to the guy with my thanks.
Brega.
Yeah, Brega. It may prove useful in convincing his brother to remain in the realm. Those who grab these other 2 quests, why not? So, a remarkable bow.
Will you help me?
An elf named Pengelir gave me this beautiful bow. Yeah, Pingu, yeah. Gave me this beautiful bow. But I've gone and lost it. Or, more to the point, it was stolen from me.
Or did you just put it down and misplace it?
Probably misplaced it. The Rangers make a point to stay out of the feud between the Longbeards and the Dower Hands. So, I was not expecting to be waylaid by a brigade out of Kelud. Or Keludu. Keludu? Yeah, fine.
Keludu.
They overpowered me as I was looking for a good place to practice outside the town and stole Pengu's bow. The dwarves and the Starcave, I don't know who Starcave is, it's their leader.
There we go, read on.
There we go. I actually read it. Skulk near the walls of the port. I knew I wasn't worthy to deserve such a rich gift. I'm a failure, an embarrassment to Langlass and to the Rangers. So hapless am I. I dare not to fight Starcave. Can you go back and go forth and take the bow back from him? Yeah, sure. You little weakling.
I'm assuming he wants it back. He's not having it back.
It says Frassi here. This is whose lodge this is. So what happened to me? I was out hunting a bear, and I came across this mother lynx and her cubs. The poor thing was tore up mightily by some birdies. I could never pronounce the word. It's the ravens, the birds.
Penderville.
I'm not going to pronounce that. I'm not going to be able to. And I was just able to grab her before they went after me. I twisted my ankle. Something terrible, but it'll heal. As will this old she-cat.
Oh, she's old now.
She left a litter behind her. But we're both too battered to save the cubs ourselves. I'd feel awful if something happened to them, but I'm no use to anyone until my ankle mends. Perhaps you can venture up to the den by the standing stones to the north and bring back any of the surviving cubs. I'd appreciate it. And I'm sure the mother would as well.
We get to go collect babies?
Yes, we get to go save some cubs. I'm going
Babies.
You can quickly grab these oars. It's just around this corner. So we're going to go do Gondorman as well at some point. We probably won't go to Noglond or Thorin's Gate. We'll go up there and get the points of interest and we talk about. No. I said on this series we'll do everything. We'll go up there and do it. The only thing we probably won't do on camera is the deeds, because nothing happens. We'll show where we're going to do it and we'll just farm the deeds. Yeah. So we will go and do all the quests. I said I would, so we will. But for a second I doubted myself. Just like that guy who had to go get his bow back. He also doubted himself.
He has reason to doubt himself. He's a failure. Did for himself.
Let's take out these birdie boys. So yeah, so this area actually has a bit of lore to it, I believe.
Big trees. Probably very old.
So this abandoned den, we can just right click the den. You peer inside the abandoned bear den and hear the palliative mewing of a hungry, frightened lynx cub. The poor thing is scared to leave the safety of the den, fearing an attack from the birds. To continue the quest, we need to take out 6 birds.
Okay, what about the bear?
Yeah, you can take out the bear. Okay, just reading this, there's actually not much lore about this area. Just having a quick read of it.
Let's handle the bear. Why'd you leave the bear?
Because we want its skin.
Again, that's your answer. I am worried.
We want skin. I want skin. Dun, 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 dun. Stab all these birdies.
Again, remind me to never take you into the woods or camping or anything like that.
We've got 5 more to take care of. Obviously, we've got the Slayer deed here, so we have another 16 in theory to take care of. However, we'll get that over time. I'm sure we'll come across any of these. I'm the type of guy who, if he sees an enemy he can fight, he'll probably fight them. Mainly because if they have to do it for Slayer deed, I'm going to have to kill them at some point, so I may as well do it while running around. We've thrown a lot of those fireballs. Doing a fair bit of damage.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I doing damage to you?
No, you almost take my eyebrows off.
You do not want to know what you look like with no eyebrows?
I know I look like about eyebrows. It's horrendous.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, you're not going to. You're not going to. There's the abandoned den. Let's click here.
Sure,
Hand
you
it
can
back
do
in.
it on like Photoshop and stuff like that nowadays.
You can. There's AI that do it as well. With soothing words, you manage to coax the frightened cub from safety of its den.
You mean only one survived?
Just the one. Well, technically 2, because you've got one as well.
Oh, yeah. But we don't know how many she had originally.
Yeah.
That made me sad.
Right, let's give this back to Farasi.
Okay, maybe the bear deserved it.
I wasn't scared of I was scared of the bear and the birds.
Yeah, but the bear was attacking the lynx.
Right, Frassi.
Greetings, stranger.
There's a precious cub. Oh, talking to me or the cub? Oh,
Not you. You're not a precious cub.
let me take him from you. And ow! Quit your scratching. He's a feisty one, isn't he? Or is it a she? I don't know. Just like my parents' cat. My parents' cat, they've been calling it a boy for months now. And it's been a girl this entire time.
Yeah, took her to the vet to have her most recent injections and called her a her. And your mum's like, what?
Yeah. Well, she has a unisex name.
Which makes it a lot better.
Called Noodles. What a weird name. But anyway, let's carry on. Poor little thing. Too bad its litter mates didn't fare so well. But that's the way of things. Nipping my beard now. Perhaps the wee thing is hungry.
It is hungry.
The cub is hungry.
I think
but
you should let him eat him.
it's a bit excessive. The cub is hungry, but he is too young to hunt his own food. His mother is still all scratched up and in no position to hunt either. Let's see. The only meat I have here at the lodge is either dried or smoked. I think they both could use some fresh, raw meat. Could I ask you for another favour? I wonder if you can find a rabbit carcass for them to eat. If you have trouble hunting a live rabbit, I have a string of rabbit traps scattered in the woods not far to the east and west of the lodge. I'd appreciate if you would check the traps and bring back a plump rabbit. I'd hate to see the mother and cub go without food. Okay.
Instead of feeding it a rabbit, can we not feed him the failure who lost his bow?
We can't feed... I don't see why not.
Exactly.
But-
He's a failure. He's self-admitted failure. And he's already annoying me.
So if you lose your bow, you get fed to birds. Fed to...
A lynx
a
cub.
lynx, yeah, a cub.
I think that's fair.
Okay. As long as you think it's fair, that's all that matters.
I wouldn't mind dying that way.
We've got a brigade slayer a deed now. So these are the traps. We've got to look for any form of bunnies. Oh, I've got a bunny from the first one.
Oh, that's good.
Uh,
I need to get one.
Yeah, you run around. I'll
What about you?
dispatch the local population of bears.
Anything? No.
Yeah, just keep running around.
That's rude.
I don't know where else there are any, because
That's not helpful.
I can't see them anymore. So
Just the bear cub.
just look away. Nothing to see here. Is that one empty?
Yeah, it just respawned, so I tried it again and it's empty still.
So I can't see any other traps. So you're gonna have to run around on your own.
Ah.
But it's around this area. I'm gonna take out this other bear cub here.
I must walk away because I can't bear to see you kill bear cub.
Oh no, this is a full-grown bear cub. Bear. So it's no longer
That's
a
not a
cub.
bear cub then.
Yeah, it's
That's
just a
just
bear. It's a full-grown bear cub. Bear cub. Bear. Right, so while you run around, I'm going to hand in a Zig quest and talk a bit of dialogue. So, Farassi, what have you got for me here, buddy? This will do for now, but we can't keep hand feeding the things, or they'll lose the wild streak. That makes them good hunters, eh? Now the mother has a belly full of rabbit, but she still doesn't seem all that fat and sassy. Okay? I'm thinking that maybe an old dwarf home remedy might do. I've got plenty of mead, but I'm going to need some of the old secret ingredient. Now it just happens that there's sharp thistle plants in the area. I need you to go and collect some thorns so I can grind them and mix them with the mead. Anyway, there's thistle plants around the woods north of the cabin. That guy's looking cool. Do you know who's looking fresh? Who? This guy. He's the star.
I found another trap and it was also empty.
Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a trap right in front of me here.
Where are you?
And to the thistles we go. Mrs Rothmer finally found all of the carcass.
It took me like 6 traps.
Yeah, it took a very long time. And the traps don't spawn very quickly.
No, they take a while.
So while
But
we're here...
you got lucky and got the first one, first try.
So, the sharp thistles all around here. While we're here, I need to take as many birds as possible, just because it's a slayer deed. I don't really want to do it
Because
later
they're
on.
mean.
And because they're mean, yeah, they attacked.
They killed cubs.
They attacked cubs.
They could have killed him. You don't know. They could have had a part in it too.
Right, let's grab some sharp thistle. So should only need 6 of these. There's Uno. Can you collect them as well?
I think. Yep, I can. It's taking a second.
Awesome.
I think it is.
Click the top near the word.
There we
Yeah,
go.
so the clicking on like NPCs and world items, it's a bit, isn't buggy, but it's a bit off. So it doesn't have to be pixel perfect, but if you click on things' names, you're gonna actually target them. If you click on the actual item, you're probably not gonna target them.
Okay.
It's a bit weird. So if you like this thistle, for example, that while I'm fighting this Dow hand, thistle's really hard to click on, but if you go straight to its name, you can always click on it. Same as an ally or an enemy. So if the bird, fair enough, I can click the bird. If I click straight on its name, I'm always going to click the bird. I can always activate them. That makes sense. Or target them. It's just really weird kind of jankiness of the game.
Yeah.
It just shows its age sometimes.
It's character.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I've got all 6 I need.
I just realised my hat makes me look like I've got an acorn on my head.
Yeah, it does. Makes you look a bit silly.
I am silly, so that makes sense.
Now, I'll take out these birds until you have got all of your thistles.
I need 2 more. That's true. I don't need to be in the tree. Thank you. Thistle. I
One
love
more?
thistles. One more after this one,
Okay. Oh,
which I think I can see already.
got some ore I can go pick up as well. Just keep an eye out for trees as well on your minimap. The little blue arrow.
Yes.
Because I think I've got a load of... Let's have a look at my carry-all. So I've got a load of animal hides. So I gave you some earlier.
Yes, you did.
So we're picking up some more. And obviously,
I wonder why you got so many.
I am not friends to many things in this land. I'm like
Just walk through
Gandalf.
everything. There's a lot of bears here.
You're fine. Just walk through them. If you fight them, you fight them.
Okay.
I'm like right
I
on
see
the
you.
other side of them.
I can see your bright green trousers.
I'm
Why did you anger the bear?
like Gandalf. I'm a disturber of the peace.
You shall forever be known as a disturber of peace.
Where's the twigs you wanted?
The thistles?
Okay, yeah, no, fine. I thought he was coming up here to do some crafting. Have you got all your thistles?
Yes.
Okay, let's head back to Farassi.
Okie dokie. Down the hill. Back towards the very evil bird.
And
Have a fireball. Move your eyebrows. Sorry.
just hoping to not give you a chance to attack, but never mind.
Oh. Remember, I can do range.
So can I. I can do exactly the same attacks I've got now, but at range, I can do them with my javelin. Javelin doesn't do very much damage, that's why I don't do it.
You killed that one without me.
I'm actually quite strong. I'm expecting to get pretty strong later on, just because the Wardens are actually quite a strong class when the Gambits work. But obviously Gambits are a bit temperamental at times. So back to the lodge.
This is a very, very needy dwarf.
It's the last quest. No, it's not the last quest.
No, it's nowhere near the last because we've got a few.
Yeah, you got a few more in the game, yeah. Good to see a mother and child reunited, even if they are of the 4-legged variety. Excellent. It won't take too long to brew this draft. Or drought. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright, here you go. Try feeding some of this thistle mead to the mother Lynx. No sneaking sips for yourself, mind you.
Why? What would it do to me?
The mother Lynx sniffs tentatively in the fragrant mead, not the damp fragrant mead this time though, then quickly laps it all up. Row.
Bye bye. Look how cute she is.
I think you can get a pet lynx as well.
My
You
question,
can
where's
get
her
some.
baby?
You don't want to know.
Be a response. Oi!
Should probably help it. Oh, there we go. I've got the first deed completed. The bird slayer, as they like to call me in France. See?
Why would they call you that?
I don't know. See Thistlemead. Good for what ails you. If you're a cat, that is. She seems to like me. Doesn't want to run off anyway. I could use a hunting partner, and her cub's taken a shine to me as well. Thanks for all your help, friend. In a few years, this cub will be old enough to join me on hunts with his mother. Birdies beware. Oh, you have to do the quest as well, my bad.
I do.
So what do I get that time? So I've got a load of skills just then when I leveled up. So let's have a look. So we've got a new title, reach level 14 without dying. Awesome. Got a couple things here. So we've got Careful Step, which is essentially a stealth. We've got Force March, which is a sprint, which is quite useful. Let's have a look at my skills. So Compassion, unfortunately, is not leveled up yet. And let's put more points onto On the Offensive. It's probably my best skill at the moment because I like that hill. I will probably go down this tree next time. Just need to have a look at exactly what I want to put on down here. That's future me problem, i.e. next episode's problem. All good in the hood?
We're good.
Okay, let's make our way to Gondorman. So you've got, how many quests you've got?
Landon's Vigil.
Yep, so you got 4 quests. Check. Prologue,
Yes.
Vigil, Now is Found, and Remarkable
Bow. Yes.
Let us go.
Correct.
I'm going to use my sprint, and I'm going to just run away from you very fast.
Why don't I have a sprint?
No.
Why are you leaving me?
Yeah, I'll go slow.
You're still faster than me. What are you looking for? Why are you invisible?
I can go invisible now.
You know I can see you on your screen. So I know you're not far behind me.
What one's my sneak? Careful, sit down. How do I turn it off? How do I stop sneaking?
I can see you.
I've forgotten how to stop. Oh, there you go.
You did it. Unintentionally, of course, but you did it.
So we're going to make our way to Gondorman, which is just up ahead. What's the law of this place? There it is, the Dwarven settlement. I was going to say city, but not really much of a city. So, the law. The fortress of Gondorman was once an elven fortress, abandoned when the elves of Edhelion, this place up here, abandoned their former refuge of Doldalond after Saugrim's Dowhand's treacherous assault. The doors
That's a mouthful.
rebuilt the stronghold to their liking. Both Norglond and Gondorman were once elven holdings in the days of Edhelion, which is the, once again, sanctuary just up here, but was abandoned and fell into ruin when the elves of the refuge of Edhelion fled for Doliodon after Skolgrim Dowhand's treacherous assault. The dwarves later rebuilt the stronghold to their liking. The dwarf exiles of the Lonely Mountain rebuilt them under the leadership of Thrain and Thorin, and the elves of this town down here, I'm not going to say that one again, welcomed them to the mountains. In these evil days, the guards of Norglond and Gondorman must be ever vigilant against the return of the treacherous Dowhands and the goblins out of the north. Yeah, it's a lot of lore there.
Also, a few mouthfuls of words.
Okay, so now we've just got this deed here, Place of the Dwarves. You just go find all the dwarven places. So Farron's Court is up here in Thorin's Gate. Thorin's Gate is up here in Thorin's Gate. Silverdeep Mine is up here in Thorin's Gate. Noggerland is on the way to Thorin's Gate. So
Thorin's Gate then?
yeah, they're up that direction. So we've got some questy boys over here. We've got 3 from Dory, this guy, and Gaffy. So Dory, what have you got for us? Warming the garrison. The wind coming down from the mountains tonight, not a whisper to be seen.
No.
No?
Oh, you go. This is a quest just for you. Wolf Pals, you can kill stuff.
Oh, you don't want me to sing Frozen then?
No.
Okay. Makes my bones ache all year round, but even the younger centuries feel the chill when the days grow short. We could use more pelts to make blankets and clothing in preparation for the coming winter. There is no shortage of wolves prowling in the wilds, especially to the west. I expect you will have no difficulty obtaining some fur for me. Wolves are vile creatures, but at least their furs are warm, so to take out We'll get 5 wolf pelts. This guy, protecting the hunt. Protecting the hunt. The hunters who have been plying the forests north of Gondomar have come to me with stories of being threatened or even attacked by those backstabbing dour hand brigands.
Darling.
If you're of a mind to lend us a hand, we could head out there and deal with these treacherous Finbeards. They need to learn not to meddle with the hunters of Gondomar. The dour hands have built a small camp to the north of here in the hills somewhere. You will find plenty of heads to break there, I'd warrant.
That is a hell of a way to insult someone, calling them a thin beard.
Yeah. Especially me, who I also have a beard, and when it gets thin, I'm less a man. It's feeding the outpost. Our huntsmen are skilled, but this year's hunt has proven particularly difficult. What with the cold and the wretched dour hands, I have found myself short of supplies for the coming winter. You can help us by bringing in some bear meat. There are plenty of bears in the wilds around Gondomar, especially to the north. Collect 6 chunks of bear meat.
So in other words, these kind of quests are right up your alley.
Yeah,
You
just
get to
slaughter everything.
collect wolf pelts, and you get to kill bears.
We've got 2 questies up here. One's a crafting quest we're not going to do. This one over here, this is the emissary to Gondomar of the elves. So here we go, the emissary. Is it true? Carnivore's son has been taken by the dwarves?
It will never not be carnival.
This is grievous. This is grievous news. If it can be believed, goblins are fell creatures that rely on treachery and deceit, and the dwarves. You just level up.
I did. I'm 14 now.
And the dwarves have ever coveted the precious things of the elves. Capturing Aberfall might be the first step in some of the dwarf scheme to seize some of the relics we keep at Daliond and Celadin. I thought the dwarves had put their envy of our people behind them, but if this is true, it seems they may still begrudge us our relics and things of beauty. So we can get one of these items to get extra vitality, I guess. So prologue, suspicious encampment. I will see if I can learn anything from the dwarves here. Matthew Stouthand is the Lord of Gondomar, and he has spoken openly to me in the past. I will judge his conversation to see if he is hiding something. Do not betray what we have learned to anyone but an elf. The dwarves will surely raise their guard if they gain any suspicion of what we know. This I do know. There is an encampment of strange dwarves to the north of Gondomar. You should go there and seek out this name I'm not going to pronounce. He went in search of Aberfall there and has yet to return. Find him there. Learn if the dwarves of the lowlands at least have turned against us. Be cautious for the dwarves might be hostile. So we have to go find that geezer. So we grab that quest. He's got another quest for us called the Elfstone.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Elfstone. If white stir the bones of the ancient Edain, then an evil has arisen in these mountains, which we should all fear. The fell spirits that stir the bones of the dead are servants of Angmar, the Witch King of old, and of the shadow in the east. I must ask you to seek out this evil and put whatever end you may to it before its darkness spreads. Take this Elfstone to Glamir. He dwells now in the ruins to the northeast of Gondomar, at the southern end of Grimwater. So I have to take the Elfstone to another person, to another elf.
Isn't this the brother of the...
The same person, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got quite a few to do with them then.
Yeah, we've got 2 so far.
This is the one who said that he might be fiery. The one I said if you mean to make him bonk him on the head.
Yeah, that's the one. So Askel, we have to Askel this guy a question. So he's got a couple quests here. First one is Gondomar to Breetown. Just grab the quest. I'm not going to read this. This is a normal travel quest. I know. Actually, I'll read it. You've done good, Slothmer. But there's a whole worldwide world, out there for you to explore. And if you want to start somewhere, Breetown is as good as any place to start. Go east until the Blue Mountains are far behind. It's a long journey. Be sure to pack plenty of supplies. The Shire folk may be able to offer assistance on your travels. I hate the Shire. We are skipping the Shire. I have to do the Shire. I hate the Shire so much. It's going to be the worst episodes we're going to be doing.
I'm feeling it's like Jekyll and Hyde here.
I hate the Shire so much. When you arrive in Bree, be sure and seek out the mayor of the town. If there's work to be found, he'll know where to find it. Okay, I'm going to accept that quest and then hide that quest. I'm not going to do that.
Which one was that?
Gondorman debris. And then we've got another available quest called the Sundered Shield.
Will you help me?
Stranger, please, tarry and hear my plea. My brother, Mr. Golden Tongue, was a great warrior. Curse my treacherous tongue. I should say he is a great warrior, but I fear for his life. Though he is a fighter,
Doughty fighter. I say.
Gilead longs for peace. Even against the advice of our elders in Foreign's Hall, he felt that there must be a way to come to some sort of understanding with the Dowhands. So, he and some companions set out for a great Dowhand encampment north of Gondorman. I think he went to the westernmost of the camps, the larger one. He did not return from his mission. Please seek him out, and if he is slain, return to me with any news so we may seek our revenge on his murderers. You will know my brother easily by his gleaming shield and a great heirloom of our family. I was just wondering what touched my back. My kitty's come up to say hi. That's all the quests in Gondorman. So that is going to end this episode here. As we've just reached Gondorman, I know a bit of a tease. We've just got here, we've picked up all the skills, all the quests, I should say. We've got a new milestone here, so we need to bind it to our milestone itself. That's great, so we can teleport here when we're done. Mrs. Rothmer leveled up. Oh, it's all going well. We've got a bit of crafting to do, because I picked up a few items in my inventory. Let's have a look here. Where are you? In the bag here. It's got a few items that I picked up, so we should be able to just quickly do some. Somehow we've got no copper ore. No, we got 7. Fine. Just did a bit of crafting, but fine. We'll do some crafting between here and the next episode. So if you made it this far, thank you much for watching. We've now made it to Gondorman, which is awesome, and we hope to see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day and
Peace out.
toodles.